Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I got dressed last night. Let's go swim with some manatees. So it's 5:45 in the morning. It's like 36 or 37 degrees. And we are headed over to a place called Crystal River. It's out sort of west. It's about an hour and 30 minutes to get there. And we've scheduled a private manatee tour and swim. So I'm so excited. We're going to go over there and meet these people, and they're going to take us out on a boat. And I guess we're going to learn all about manatees and see them in their habitat. And we're going to get to snorkel and like go in the water and spend some time there. So I'm hoping I can film some stuff. We just stopped for a coffee. Like I say, it's like 35 degrees. I've got an iced, what is this? An iced toasted white chocolate mocha. And just waiting for Jen. We're just getting some gas. And there's a Five Guys right here. It's not open. If Five Guys is open, I'd totally be having cheeseburgers for breakfast. But I'm not. So anyway, we're gonna just head over there. It's about an hour and a half. So see you in a minute.
Maybe I'm lost, wandering alone in the moonlight. Yeah. Since you've been gone, I've been looking out for myself now. When you told me it's over, yeah. I thought you meant stay sober.
So we have arrived in Crystal River and we've just parked up. We're doing the tour today with a company called Florida Adventure, and we actually found them because earlier this year we came out to Crystal River for a day. I think it was before lockdown started or just after lockdown. It was earlier this year. It's all kind of one now, isn't it? But anyway, we found them and we just didn't have time before. So I've been speaking to them on email and they're really, really friendly, really helpful, and they've helped me put together this tour today. And I think it's just me and Jen with their crew. I don't fully know what to expect yet, but I'm extremely excited. Yeah, manatees have always been like my favorite sort of marine creature, as it were. So I need to go inside, check in and see what I need to go get my mask first.
Like the whole street was all torn up and the parking lot was all torn up.
Okay, yeah, right out here.
Yeah.
They were building our town square. Hopefully, when everything settles down this year or next, we'll be doing like food truck rallies and
cool.
just like little events and stuff, you know, for Friday nights and just to get
really
people
cool.
interested in our.
To protect manatees from harm, harassment, and disturbance, the Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge and manatee sanctuaries were created in parts of Kings Bay.
Okay, so we just watched the informational video before we go out, and now we have to put wetsuits on, so I'm going to squish my rippling bulginess into one of these, and I'm sure I'm going to look like a sausage, but here we go. Okay, so we've squashed ourselves into our wetsuits, and we're in the van on the way over to the boat with Captain Frizzle, apparently. It's 32 degrees. It was like 37 degrees when we left the Orlando area. It's now 32 degrees, so freezing, but apparently because this is connected to a springs, the water temperature is about 72. So ironically, it's really, really cold, but when we get in the water, we'll be warmer. We just watched a video, and I was expecting like 1 or 2 manatees, and in the video, there's like an entire gang of manatees. So what happens. So we're on the boat. We've just got to the edge of Three Sisters Springs in the Kings Bay area, and I can't quite describe how beautiful a morning it is out here. The sun is up, it's cold, it's in the 30s, but the water itself is in the 70s, and you can see, hopefully, you can see the steam coming off the water. Jen is here.
Hi.
She's cold. She still has her jacket on.
But I'm excited.
Yeah. Everything this side of this white barrier, we can get in the water shortly, and we can float and we can snorkel with the manatees that are this side. Everything on the opposite side of that white barrier there is a sanctuary where manatees congregate and they sleep and they just sort of herd together. And because that's the sanctuary and this is a refuge area, we can't go that side, obviously, for the safety. So we are just going to get our snorkel gear together and get in the water. Oh my goodness.
Is he saying hi? Yes. Oh my god. Oh look, here's two more. One there, one there. Oh my gosh. So what do you guys think? You want to get in?
Yeah,
yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You can go.
Oh yeah, feels okay.
Is it nice?
I wouldn't say it's nice. It's not like horrible.
Is it warmer than up here?
It feels like a tad chill. Like you feel the chill. Ooh. Yeah. I can feel the chill.
Yep. So wait those 3 minutes and let the water that's trapped next to your body due to your wetsuit warm up. And I promise you in 3 minutes it'll feel like a whole different thing.
Okay, so we're getting in.
And Mom, and it's really funny to watch, to be honest. Uh-huh. So guys, you should really come over here. He's very curious. Oh!
He just swam into me. So what do you think so far?
I love it.
It's pretty incredible. The water's really murky, so it's quite hard to pick them up. But we just had like a mother and a calf underneath us, and I think it was probably the calf was hugging my leg. And I try not to move so that I didn't like cause any problems, but it just literally kept hugging my leg. That's incredible, right?
It's so nice. I love it.
And now we've been in the water for like 5-6 minutes. It's really nice. It's like
not cold at all.
it's like a bath that's now getting a bit cold. So kind of overwhelming, right? They're gigantic, and we're very aware to not like startle them and splash and swim towards them. But there's this one big guy who just keeps coming back and like rolling underneath me and Jen. And when he rolls, it's like having a puppy next to you. He like pushes his big belly up, and you don't want to move because it's just overwhelming. They're so big. But they're kind of, his belly feels like soft. His belly was soft, but his back's like really kind of, it just feels like a floating sea cow. It's exactly what it feels like. Okay, so we've just left the first spot. We were in the water for what, like an hour, maybe? Hour or so?
Yeah.
It's kind of overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
These things, they're just huge and they're just there, and then I have no idea what this footage is going to look like. I hope it's okay. I've never filmed underwater before, but every so often I had to keep like reminding myself I was supposed to be filming because it was just so easy to get lost in it, huh?
Yeah. It's so nice and peaceful.
Yeah, they're just so tranquil, and they've got such expression without doing anything. Like, they don't really do anything. They're just like me on a Sunday. They just like roll around a little bit, but their faces are just like so expressive. We were given like a pool noodle, and you just have to like float. Obviously you don't want to kick too much or use your hands too much because they're super sensitive, and we've learned so many facts about manatees, like so many facts. Like one of them is that they can hear your heartbeat like clearly from about 10 meters away. Was it 10 meters? I think something like that. So I noticed at one point I unscrewed one section of the monopod that my GoPro was on, just unscrewed it slightly, and the manatee like completely moved. Like it clearly reacted to it. It's amazing. So anyway, right now we're on the boat. It's pretty cold again. We're drinking hot cocoa, which is really nice. And we're going down the river. It's about 15-20 minutes to a place called Jurassic.
Jurassic, yeah.
It's not Jurassic Park. It's just Jurassic. Where there's apparently the water might be a bit clearer, and we might get to see a few more manatees. So that's about 15-20 minutes in the boat from here. But yeah, this is unbelievable, and this cocoa is delicious.
It's really delicious.
So we'll be back. Okay, so we've arrived at the other location now. It's called Hunter Springs. The water here is crystal clear. Starting to get a bit chilly now. We've been in the water pushing 2 hours, and although the water's not as cold as the air temperature, just sort of laying in water for a long time, it's getting a bit chilly. So we've got about 10 or 15 minutes more. So we're just going to go and hopefully get some, I don't know, this is just amazing. Okay, so we're done. We're dry and we're warm. When we finished on the boat, we got to the dock, and they came and picked us up in a truck and took us back to the store where we started out and got the wetsuits and everything. And I bought a hat, and Jen got some stuff as well. We're actually just over the street now in a place called KC's Wine and Coffee. Just having a coffee. I've got like a iced hazelnut coffee, and we bought some food. BLT pita. It's basically a pita bread with BLT inside it, and Jen has a grilled chicken sandwich, which she's already half eaten, with chunky chips. So again, the food review is stellar as always. I can't chat too much about what we just done. It was simply breathtaking, a wonderful experience. We managed to get the private tour. Marissa, our tour guide, was incredible. She was full of information, super nice, like helped us in the water. It was brilliant. And our captain,
Captain Fizzle.
really funny, really knowledgeable, like filled us with so much knowledge about manatees that I could sit and talk about for hours, but I don't think it's probably something that people want to listen to for hours. But if you don't know much about manatees, look them up. And if you're ever in like the Orlando area, you know, a lot of people come out here for Disney and all that stuff. Like, take a day off from that stuff. It's a 90-minute drive out here. Go do this experience. It's absolutely phenomenal. Like, and I just need to say thank you to Kim, who I was dealing with on email before we met today, to set this all up, which was amazing. Marissa, our tour guide, Justin, the captain of the boat, and Anthony, who I believe is Kim's husband. Mm-hmm. Such a nice group of people, such a nice business. Not sponsored. We paid for this tour. You know, it's a small business that's doing a great thing. Just so happy to have the experience and share some of it with you. Hopefully the footage I got in the water is semi-decent, because I just kept losing myself. I just kept like shaking myself thinking, oh, I'm supposed to be filming something. I absolutely 100% do this again. So we're gonna eat this now, and then we have to head back to Orlando area because some of our friends, Peter and Stacy and family, are coming into town for a few days for like Christmas at Disney. So we're gonna meet them tonight at Disney Springs for dinner. So we need to head back there, and I think we're gonna spend the next day or so with them doing some theme park stuff and some Christmassy stuff. So we're gonna have a walk around, go back to Orlando. Chunky chips. Okay, so we made it back to Winter Garden. It took about an hour and a half. Now I've got to take this little lady out for a walk. Apparently there's some packages that have been delivered to our mail center. So I'm going to take her for a walk and then come back, get ready to go out for dinner. So it's a little bit later on now. We're running a little bit behind. We have to get down to Disney Springs quite quickly. So we're going to get in the car and go to Disney Springs. So we're at Disney Springs, and we're going to just take a bit of a look around. There's obviously lots of Christmas decorations and Christmas music, and Jen wants to go try something from Ghirardelli and I think something from Sprinkles. I don't know that we're going to eat them both now because we are going for dinner shortly with our friends. But yeah, we're just going to take a look around Disney Springs, and oh, it's snowing. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's snowing. Very festive here. It's a Wednesday night. It's busy, but it's not packed. So yeah, let's just go look around. We've inevitably stumbled into World of Disney, and we're just looking at some possible Christmas gifts for people. And Jen has picked up this pie dish. We think we know who it's for, but I think they might watch our videos, so this pie dish isn't for you if you think it's for you.
No.
What?
Little children's hearts with joy. Rudolph, my dear, you know the forecast ain't clear, so will you please light the way and lead old Santa sleigh? Yeah, lead old Santa sleigh.
This is the end of the day now. We're at Wine Bar George at Disney Springs, and we've met up with our good friends Stacy and Peter and Stephen Gamer. This is Stephen Gamer. And we just sat down, we got some appetizers. I'm not gonna film the meal. We're just gonna catch up, enjoy each other's company, have some drinks. So cheers everyone. Cheers. And cheers. And hopefully this video didn't suck. Bye.